say hello to Tank and check out the bunch. Head over to Broken.
Well, hello, and thank you for joining us for Think Outside the Blocks. No, that's not what's happening. It's Brickworld Crossing. And hi, Ben up in the corner. What's going on here? Hey, this is what happens when you are. Let's do this. There we go. And let's do this, and let's do this. Oh, come on, man. I don't know what's going on. Hey.
You're
right,
back again.
Let's do this for now and try to get the switch going, and then we can actually get this going. So welcome to Brickworld Crossing. Happy to be back. I'm happy to finally have a moment to relax and play some Animal Crossing. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I had to move my microphone because it just kept falling.
I can hear you.
I know you can. It's more. Brickdad Builds is here. Thanks for being here tonight, sir. He says, if you pull up...
Increase your volume, please, Mark, he says.
All right, fine. I think I just need to do this. And then, Ben, the microphone's green. Yeah. Come on.
That's good. All right.
All right, hold on.
I think you have to click the thingy to make it ungreen and then turn up the gain and then click it again.
All right, it's blue. I'm going to turn it up. And I'm going to turn it back, and it's green again. Brickdad Builds, how's this? All right, let's see what's going on. So the switch is on, but the TV's not showing it. The capture card's not showing it. Maybe the capture card is not plugged in. Hi, everybody. Welcome to professional live streaming. What does this cord go to, I wonder? And why can't we be in the same screen together?
Is right. Mike not working for Tainted, but I don't know. Can you hear me, Brickdad Builds? Copper Valor's here, says hi.
Says hi.
I can see my level bouncing up and down on the screen, so I assume I'm okay.
I want to put you on screen because I have to reach over. Can you hear me now?
I can definitely hear you. How about everyone else?
Why isn't
maybe this is Brickdad Build's issue?
I doubt that.
Oh, okay.
What's this? What's this here? Is this in the dock? All right, Jesus. What is this even connected to? No, that's the charger. Okay.
Yeah, Brickdad Build says he can hear me well. He just can't hear you.
What if I sit closer like this? Can you hear me well now? Yes, you can. So I have to sit real close like this. Oh, hey, look. The screen is here. Let's see. Can we add it to the thing?
Much better, they say. Much better.
I can't add it to the thing. Come on, man. Well, there it is. This is what we're dealing with tonight. We have technical issues, and I can't close this and start over because I don't have Ben as a co-host. Let's just go back to Ben's face. Come on, why?
Man,
what is happening?
You have a bit of a haircut here.
I do have a bit of a haircut, and I cut it myself.
I need one. I'm looking a bit.
Oh, you need one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm looking a bit shaggy over here.
Okay, so Copper Valor says, okay, so let's just do this. Yashua's here. Good evening to you as well. This is much better because I'm leaning into the microphone. Ben volume good. Mark is muffled and distant. You know what? Oh, you know what I did? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's make sure. What? No, Yeti is on. Let me see what it says here. All right, we're going to do the gain thing again. Blue, up. Green. How about now? How does this sound now?
You sound fine to me, so I think it's everybody else who's...
Yeah, so I guess I'm not asking you because that's usually how it goes. We can hear each other fine. Then there's some of the... Why is the game not sharing? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening here.
Did you like unplug everything to take it with you to Indy?
I did.
And now it's just like
I did.
Plugged
now
in
it's
wrong and all that.
Now let's call it what it is. It's fucked. Yeah. Okay, so the switch is on finally to the TV, but not to the software here. So let's see if let's just quit the freaking. I don't even remember how to do this. How do we get out of here? Home? Yeah, sure. All right, we're gonna turn off the switch.
I heard a little noise when you did that.
Yeah, because it should be connected somehow. It's just like stuck. Anyway, How's everyone's week? Ben, tell us how you're doing.
Miles got kicked out of his after school program today.
Which
Just for today, is my understanding.
okay,
For fighting with a kid.
what happened?
Well, I'll say I'm disappointed in my child. He was picking on a kid who was a year younger than him for no apparent reason,
Miles.
and then uh, a a friend of Miles stuck up for the younger child, and he ended up getting in a fight with this friend of his, and
Ooh.
and they both got sent home for friendship. So, it's a friendship is the name of the program. So they were not being friendly, but definitely my son seemed to be the instigator in this whole thing. So he's got no screen time for a few days, and he went to bed early tonight. He got lectured about 4 times from his parents.
All right, man.
So
I don't know what's happening. My camera is not hooked up. Otherwise, I'd be like, we're gonna build Animal Crossing sets. Because again, I'm gonna take myself out because I have to switch to as Brickdad builds is suggesting, like just switch to my headphone mic, and I can't figure out why the capture card isn't picking up um, my switch. So
yeah,
Ben Solo,
okay,
yeah, right.
right.
Sorry. I need to do a lot of
Do
stuff
that
here.
for a minute. Yeah, and they definitely need a haircut. My hair's looking a little shaggy there.
Okay.
We can try to go with this look here. I got my Grand Canyon shirt on today. So there we go. Look at that. Rand Canyon, it says there. There we go. Grand Canyon. Established 1919. The Grand Canyon was established well before 1919, but the park itself not until 1919. I guess that's the whole purpose of having a Grand Canyon is that it's been around for billions upon billions of years, or that's how long it took to form this crazy landscape. So yeah, definitely not 1919. More like 1919 minus a billion. Let's see here. Ben is he aware of what was the wrong in his errors? Um, yes, he is aware. I'm assuming this is my son that we're talking about here.
Probably me.
Yes, he is aware that he should not be picking on a child for no reason. He did apologize apparently to this child, though he did not apologize to the friend he got in a fight with yet. So hopefully that's one of tomorrow's to-do list items. The family did enjoy the trip overall. I guess if you're going to the Grand Canyon or out that way in general, you have to be prepared to do a lot of nature things, see a lot of landscapes. I took a lot of pictures, but it's just of landscape. Though it might, come into play with some future build stuff, because there's really interesting rock formations in particular out there. But we did things that the kids would enjoy too. We went on a couple of hikes, including one in Sedona, which was really cool because we actually got to hike up some of the rock formations themselves without having to be, professional rock climbing grapplers.
What the F is going
Even my relatively unathletic 9-year-old could do it. And then we went to the zoo, of course. But it was a bit chilly in Arizona. It was actually warmer in Minnesota than it was in Arizona while we were there, which is atypical. I would say that's that the weather is playing tricks on you when you do that. Cover Valor says I've only been there 3 times myself to the Grand Canyon. Well, that's 2 more times than I've been since I've only been there once. It's like
Having
your degrees. You have
having
3
three
degrees. I only
degrees,
have
yeah.
1 degree. You know.
How does it sound now? Do I sound better?
Um, I'm not going to answer, of course.
Right.
Brick Dead Build loves his visits out there as well.
What
Whenever
is
he was
going
out there,
on, you guys? This is this is
I
the
mean, I've got an Animal
weirdest.
Crossing set around here. Maybe I could build that.
Yeah, maybe I can get my camera and make it happen.
Uh,
Grand Canyon is a high elevation though. Yeah. What
well,
what is going
it's
on?
it's it's a little high. Um, Flagstaff is quite a bit higher.
Hmm.
So I mean, it is somewhat above sea level, but it's not. Um, it's not absurd. But even so, it's early March in Minnesota. It should be 40 degrees in Minnesota and 70 degrees in Arizona. It was the opposite. So I guess I'm not surprised that there was snow and colder weather in Flagstaff. But when we were in Phoenix,
Hmm.
even outside of the Grand
Ow,
Canyon,
fucking.
now we're down
Hmm.
quite a ways in elevation and quite a ways south. It should have been fairly warm, and it still wasn't. So it was just kind of unusual. And then of course we come back and it flip flops like it's supposed to again, and it's 70 again in Arizona and 35 up here. So
Hmm.
that's just kind of um Cover Valor says, yeah, the desert's still at 2,000 feet. Well, even so, your longitude, um, is it longitude? Is that the one? Yeah, your longitude's much lower than Minnesota, so it should still have been warmer, even at 2,000 feet.
Just a lower
Brick Dead Build
volume.
says your audio is not distant now, just lower, but it sounds better. I suppose I could turn down my volume,
Or I can turn mine
but
up,
maybe that's not what everybody wants. I don't know.
which helps. Maybe this is the I have I have this thing right in my face and turned all the way up, and it's not reaching the same levels in the. Let's see. Do we have at least have the game card yet? No. Why is the game card not? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not going well. Anyway, it's
Yeah,
just gonna be Ben and I talking tonight. Um,
yeah.
and I can't even get
Well,
the side by side. Let's see. What's this? This is awful. This is not a stream. This is not happening tonight, I don't think. Anyway, here we are.
yeah.
Just catching up, just hanging out with Copper Valor and Brick Dead Builds and
Why
Yashua
not?
apparently. And this keeps turning
Yeah,
off. Like I don't know what's
I
happening.
will say I just looked it up to see what the elevation in Minnesota is in general. We're generally at about 1,200 feet, so it's not
What the hell?
vastly difference between the desert and here.
Sorry.
So it's not really the elevation that's the difference. It's you know the distance from the equator seems should be more important at that point.
All right, so I've got a couple
But
things to
I
figure out
don't know.
here. Let's at least get us on the
Now
same screen.
now Brick Dead Build says, Mark, you're good.
Oh, thank goodness. It
Yeah,
finally happened. Right.
you are good, Mark. Finally,
You
you've been
can't
evil
rely.
for a long time.
Ah,
Now you're good.
oh my God. Host. This is a mess. This is an absolute
Copper
mess.
Valor, Copper Valor's trying to find a flower path and can't find it.
She's looking for a custom path um,
Uh-huh.
in
Oh,
Animal
of
Crossing.
flowers,
Yes.
just like your custom path of cobblestones.
Correct. Very close.
Yeah, same idea.
Oh my gosh. What on earth? Are you kidding me? I've never had to do that.
Yeah.
Add?
I mean, the difference
Oh my
between the Grand
God.
Canyon and the desert, not the desert and the northern states. Yeah, I mean, the Grand Canyon is only like an hour and a half from Phoenix, but yeah, you drop down
That's not even true. I just
quite a
found
bit in elevation. So, what'd you find?
I found a resource that was like, here, do this to get you both on screen. It's
Well,
not
we're both
true.
on screen technically. I'm
I
just
know,
tiny
right?
and you're big. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's good.
yeah,
Man, I don't know what's up right now. I was
yeah.
really. Oh, here we go.
Look at that. Here we are.
And now we're on the correct
Oh,
sides. Mm-hmm.
yes.
So if we want to play a song,
Yeah.
I can grab my camera, hook it up, and we can. Since I can't get Animal Crossing on the screen, which is insane, because I literally just recorded me playing Animal Crossing while I set up for the stream, and then I seriously, man, I was so looking forward to doing some museum campus redesign. But I think we're just gonna play Lego tonight and
Okay,
make
that
some.
sounds fun.
What set do you have, by the way?
I think it's that silly bunny one.
Aha! Yeah, ta-da! Yeah, I thought I was doing good today. Apparently, I am not. Whatever.
I gotta find.
Fun times.
I
Let's
know
see.
I put it down here.
What's our longest song? Jazzy is probably our longest song.
Probably, and then
Mark's-
probably Miles Chagrin.
Miles Chagrin. Mark's Gotta Go has a lot of. Well, I don't have Miles Chagrin in here. It's a Monday. Says Brick Dead Builds, which it kind of is for me. Because he knows so well, because he was there at Brickworld Indianapolis this weekend. So let's take tonight's stream that we said would be an Animal Crossing stream, and I'd be redesigning my museum campus. But what do words mean? And we'll talk about Brickworld Indianapolis. We'll build some sets. Cool. All right, I've got a few here, and I've got a set. So I don't know. Did you watch last Wednesday's Brickworld Crossing stream?
I did not see much of it. No, because
so
I was on vacation.
It's mostly just me singing 80s sitcom theme songs.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was a blast, actually. I don't know that it's rewatchable. I really don't. But yeah. All right, so
I might still try. I don't know. I got
Where
a
is-
big hexagon. I'm kind of working on something.
oh, we should talk about that too. So we'll gossip. We'll talk about
yeah.
Brickworld in Indianapolis, and
Okay.
we'll build some Animal Crossing sets.
Build some
I'm
stuff.
I'm in the middle of building Leaf's Caravan.
Okay.
I couldn't get that done on
Oh, so
Wednesday.
was Wednesday's stream when you were building things?
Yes, and I did that from my hotel room in Indy.
Yes,
Well,
Capra Valor says
that's not new.
he was drunk. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Okay, that's
But I was like, for me, I was buzzed. So,
Yeah.
and it wasn't until like the very end, and it was again the thing where it's like, well, you're doing a show right now, so you're exhausted, so stop doing that.
Yeah.
But who could figure that out? People with self-control, yeah, those people.
Yeah.
Fuck those people.
What a bunch of weirdos.
All right, so here we are. We're gonna play Jazzy, and I'm probably gonna use the bathroom at the same time, so I may not be completely ready by the time we get back.
All right, let's do it.
Welcome to live streaming, everybody. How do you like tonight's stream? It looks like all 4 people watching have liked it, so thank you. And I considered taking the night off, and I guess I should have. It's just because one stupid piece of technology is not working. I would say I'm going to keep trying, but not the way it's going to go. Anyway, here we go. For your pleasure, Jazzy Viking Bricks, or Total Effing Jerk is the name of the song. And
Ben and Mark made a new best friend when Jazzy Viking Bricks joined the team. Said she likes Lego and Animal Crossing too. Makes amazing comments all the way through. She makes them laugh, lights up the chat, making fun comments until the show is wrapped. Then why did Mark Banner like a total effing jerk and delete all the comments like an evil effing jerk? Marvin Jazzy Viking Bricks like a total effing jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That total effing jerk.
I think I just accidentally banned somebody. Jazzy Viking Bricks was banned? No. No. Their comments were removed? Jesus.
How do you unban
No.
somebody?
I don't know. I don't know. Crap.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Seriously?
What the hell just happened? Oh my god.
Seriously?
This is terrible. This is so... How did this happen?
This is the worst thing
Oh
we've
my
done.
God. Yo, I don't even know how... I don't know.
Poor Jazzy.
And we love her.
tried to impress her by choosing Series 9. She voiced her opinion, and Mark fell in line. His face lights up when she shows up. Loves every comment, bringing each one up. Then why did Mark ban her like it's total effing jerk, and delete all her comments like an evil effing jerk? Mark said, why we do this like total effing jerks? Then said, you know how we, you total effing jerk.
And then barf in the bad way that we.
Can you please stop saying we banter? I don't want to hear that again.
Mark banned Jazzy Viking Bricks like total effing jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That's total effing jerk. That's total effing jerk. That's total effing jerk. That's total effing jerk. That's total
we go. How's that? That's better.
That was pretty
Hi.
fast, actually.
Was it? I don't have my camera set up yet. I'm just now doing all of that, so most of that was
okay.
was bathroom break. All right, so let's get going with this again. So let's start with, since this stream is just going to be nothing but you and I hanging out, and building, of course, which is fine.
I
It's all
found
right.
a wolf today.
Yet another one. Where'd you find it?
This one was at Walmart in the aisle Easter section. You got to find the one that they stick out in the middle of the aisle. Not the Easter section, not the whole section that they
Like
have.
the
They stick
rolling
out
end
like,
cap.
yeah, except it's not an end cap. It's more like,
You're gonna
you know,
trip on it if you're not paying
16.
attention. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 16 by 2, just the big cardboard display. And they have
Yeah.
one section that has a bunch of random Lego, and then they stick some CMFs in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I found this one. It's probably the only one still in the store, but I got one. So,
All right. So I don't know if you can hear
Just
this
what I
through the
needed.
microphone. Orion is messing with her bully stick holder, so she needs another bully stick because she's just gonna chew it up, and we don't need that because then she's gonna eat the plastic. So I should
Yeah,
get
you
her
don't
a
want
bully
that.
stick. Nobody wants that. I'm so I'm. By the way, just relatively annoyed. So Copper Valley says you need to tell me when you will talk about the Pokemon sets for 2026. Because Ben, what do we know about those
Oh.
so far? What's the depth of knowledge that we do have about these Pokemon sets?
Yeah, they're coming in 2026. I
And
think you got all of it there, Copper Valley.
Pikachu has a tail. That's basically all
Yes,
we
we
know.
do know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
There will be a Lego tail on the Lego Pikachu. That's
Yeah, I think
literally all we know.
so what that means, based on the fact that they're slating it for 2026, is a number of things. However,
Mm.
right now Mega Brands has the license. Maybe it's expired in
Right.
2025, but they still have plenty of Pokemon sets on the store shelves by Mega Brands, aka Mega Blocks, aka Lego's primary United States competitor, I guess, outside of the various clone bricks and
They're Canadian.
up-and-comers.
Mega is a Canadian company.
Right, and regardless, major United States competitor, the thing you'll find on store shelves here.
Gotcha.
And
Sorry.
I actually took pictures in Target today of the number of Pokemon sets that Mega has produced, just to kind of get an idea of what Lego might be producing as well.
Yes.
So I definitely think we have things we can talk about when we get to that. But I have a strong suspicion that it's going to be a lot of Pokemon character builds.
Yes, same.
And maybe we'll get some 3-in-1s. We'll undoubtedly get, the big thing that Mega Brands has done, and I have zero doubt that Lego will do the same, is Pokeballs in a Pokeball container.
Yeah.
That has an animal in it. Probably blind box style, so you have to buy 700 of them,
Right.
that kind of stuff.
Is there any other way to do it?
I don't know. Probably, but they won't. So I think that's kind of what
Jesus.
they're going to be doing. Mattel made a post on social that they will be selling them until the end of 2025. Brickdad Build says, yeah, so they must have the license until the end of 2025.
Okay.
They've had Mega has had some properties in the past that have converted over to Lego. They had Minions
Mm-hmm.
for a while,
Star Trek.
Star Trek, and we know they're
Mhm.
supposedly making a Lego Star Trek set.
Here you go. Take it.
Um,
Take it. Here.
They also are doing Fallout, some other video game things. They're mostly tied to video game properties, but because
Yeah.
Lego and Nintendo are now tied together, I guess it was only a matter of time before Pokemon went there too. So
Yeah.
let's see here. Brickdad suggests that Lego gets the IP starting in 2026, likely March release, a full 12 months. So can you imagine 2026 March release madness when it's 45 Pokemon sets?
Yeah. Sure can.
That I think really that'll just be, Charizard wins. I don't even know if we'll need to do the whole tournament, right?
Right. All right.
We'll just declare Charizard the winner and move
Hi,
on.
everybody.
Copper Valor asks if they had any Borg. Yeah, they actually did. Mattel / Mega Brands. They released they hit for a while. They pulled up or built up a whole range of
Mm-hmm.
IPs that they owned, and all they really did were produce minifigs
Yeah.
in like these little packages, and that was it. So, and Creo did it too, I think. Maybe they had the license for a while. It just kind of ping ponged back and forth all over the place.
Checking one more time to see if my Razor Ripsaw card will connect to Ecamm Live, and it won't.
We'll try. Oh, wah, wah.
Yeah, 8th time's the charm, but it's not tonight. Anyway.
That is a saying. I've heard it before.
It is. Me too. I heard it just a
So
couple seconds ago, actually.
Yeah, I think we'll have a lot of Pokemon chat, even though we won't have any knowledge. It'll be a buzzworthy topic, and Lego knows that.
It'll be speculation and wish lists and stuff like that, I think, for a while.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Ben.
Yeah.
The other thing is that my Animal Crossing sets are in the garage.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Because I went to storage and got them out, and from going to Indy, and that's where they are.
Okay.
So
you have to go to the garage.
I do. So do you want another song, or do you want to just like talk to
No,
and entertain the people?
I can do some riff. I can do some riffing here.
I would say because this is the most compelling stream we've ever created.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Tainted and Ben for the great job on Sunday Live. Yeah, and thank you Brickdad Builds for actually co-hosting while I was running around the hotel and sometimes dropping in, but not really paying attention.
Yeah, and I wasn't surprised by this, but I had Mara come down and join me.
And she stayed on the whole time, and then she didn't want to leave. She's like, "Why does Miles get to come in?"
I know. I'm like, equal time. And actually, when we were talking about doing it,
it was cute.
Miles said to Mara, "Don't go down if he tells you it's about your chagrin." So he tried to give her a warning. But yeah, the microphone did not pick her up very well because her head was a good 8 inches lower than mine. A couple times it did, but I was sort of aware that might happen, so I tried to repeat what she was saying. Actually proved out to be useful later on in the stream when she was just kind of talking about nothing while we were doing stuff. So that helped, but of course she was very excited, and she built something while she was sitting here.
Yo, let's take a look at it.
Yeah, so this is what she built.
While you show this, I'm gonna duck out to the garage.
Yeah. So she is a big fan of animals. Like, animals are her jam. She loves animals more than anything. So we got an elephant with some sort of clear container on its back that has a ball in it. Cute little bear. She was playing with a light brick for like half the time. There's a seal in this little seal container. A little black cat up there. And so, every set she looks at, she judges by what sort of animal minifigures appear in the set. That's kind of the main criterion for whether or not a set is a good. Brick Dead Builds says, "LOL, Big Brother with the advice." Yeah, he definitely was a bit leery, but I let him come down as well just to check in and say hi. He had quite the day of basketball, and more basketball. But he really loves basketball right now, so it totally worked for him. The other thing that was a little distressing about basketball is now that the season is wrapped, they were talking about the next thing that's going to be coming up. And the next thing that's going to be coming up is spring flag football. And so they were talking about, which boys should request which boy to try to get them all onto the same team, right? That's like the whole thing is you can request a friend. So if Miles requests his friend Bob, and Bob requests his friend Bert, and Bert requests his friend Peter, then they can stack up the whole team. And so, not stack up the team in that sense, but all end up on the same team, which is always nice because you want to be able to play with your friends. And so, of course, at the end, my wife was saying, "Oh yeah, and Ben will coach." I'm like, I've already coached 2 seasons in a row. I really, want to be able to take a break. But she's just not interested in hearing me say no about this. She's like, but we've got to make sure that the boys have a coach so that they can all play together and all this other stuff. Brick Dead Build says we're doing the same thing, but around soccer. Yeah, right now Miles is playing futsal, which is a combination of soccer and basketball. And they did the same thing. They all joined the same neighborhood team, or whatever it is, so that they could all play together. And there ended up being too many of them on the team. Their team ended up having like 15 kids on it. Last year, his team only had like 7 kids, which ended up being a problem since 5 play at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But 15 was too many, so now they split them up. So now one team has 8 and the other one has 7, or they both have 8 or something. They found another kid or whatever. So now they get more playing time, but now they're back in the situation like they were last year, where if one kid's missing or 2 kids are missing, they like end up having to play the whole game and get completely tired by the end of it. So, which leads to some very sloppy defense and scoring on the end of it. Rick
Well,
Dead
I'm
Bill says
back.
that. Oh, hey, welcome
Hey.
back.
Hey, look.
My wife used to do the whole "my husband will coach" thing to me too. Yeah, how do you wiggle your way out of this? Because
God damn.
it's not convenient for me to have to coach on Sundays and then live stream and get ready for Brickworld and
Right.
enjoy my son playing. That's the other problem with coaching.
Well,
Is that you just can't enjoy it.
that's our first gossip topic of the night. Ben, have you been to have you been around about our collaborative forum lately?
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time you went?
I think it was like a week and a half ago.
Mm. So you haven't been there since Monday.
No.
I would encourage you to go there right now
Okay.
and read one of the new
That
topics there.
sounds interesting.
Yeah, it is. Oh, hey, look at that.
Hey, you got your camera.
It's my build table. Yep, yep. And so, not like that.
Oh,
Not like that.
the other,
Jeez.
yeah. So I found out, this was
Yeah.
exciting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That I had successfully registered for Brickworld already
Mm-hmm.
many moons ago.
Mm-hmm.
David confirmed. So I managed to log in, which was
Good.
good, and I put in
Yep.
a table request, which was good.
Uh-huh.
And like last year, I made sure that it worked. I actually had some feedback for David because I requested 3 tables, which by the way is probably too many, but that's okay. We'll fill it up somehow.
You
And
will
when I
fill
said
that
I wanted,
space up.
yeah,
Yes.
somehow I will.
Yes.
When I said 1 by 3 tables, it came back and gave me an error message. Well, not an error message, a message that it sounded like my display would fit on less than 1 table. Probably because it thought I was saying I wanted 1 by 3 feet or whatever the case is. Though the actual report out said 1 by 3 tables, which was correct. So I gave David some feedback on that, and he got rid of the error message. Well, then what do you know? The next day, Tim sends me a message asking if he should add me to the Eurobricks request. And I said, well, like last year, I already put it in, to test out the system and identify any errors and all that stuff.
Jesus Christ.
But last year when I did that, I ended up, my own personal builds. I ended up having part of my table space under me, part of it under Eurobricks, and I ended up on 2 different ends of the hall. So I've really
You
got
sure
to,
did.
yeah, impress upon Kevin and Ellie, who do a great job setting the tables, that I need to be by Eurobricks, no question.
Exactly. And
We'll see.
and you can put that
We'll
in the
see what
comments.
And I did,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's still,
They must have missed it, and that's very rare for them. I
Yeah.
think no. I had this conversation with them. We put your display by Influencer
by
Alley.
Nathan. Yes.
Yes, because you were going to be doing all that stuff. So we did
Yes.
purposely split you because, at that point, we were splitting hairs as it was. Are you on Eurobricks right now?
I have not gone there, but I was working on it.
Okay. So fun times. This is going to be very odd, especially since I'm very far from the computer now, and I can't exactly see if there's new comments coming in.
I can just tell you what they say.
Oh, cool, perfect. Thank you. You don't
Yeah.
mind watching that? Thank you. I'm
that's
taking
fine.
this apart. We're going to start over from the beginning, even though it took us forever just to build this car last week. But if we're going to build a set, we're going to build the whole set, and so that it's all contained within one glorious episode, which is clearly what this is. Probably the best episode of Brickworld Crossing we've ever produced. I think you and I have had a lot of technical problems on this show, on both of our shows, and this is one of my favorites. Just the fact that we're supposed to be on Brokey, and I can't get Brokey to connect to the computer, which has not been a problem for a very long time. So I don't know if Ecamm Live needs to be updated.
We can act like pros, that's no big deal.
Sure. So I had fun coming up with ideas on my drive to Indianapolis and back for, the Switch 2 is coming out. And so I'm going to buy a new version of Animal Crossing when that comes out. And I'm going to create a new island. Oh, and my battery just died. So hi, it's just me. Why wouldn't it?
This is going
Good thing I wasn't picking my nose or anything. Where's my battery case? Oh my god, you guys. Hi everybody. Did the stream also just end and we're both just sitting here talking to each other, not knowing we don't have an audience? I don't care. Anyway, this is how it's gonna go. Rest of the night. You're gonna watch me build this from here. Oh, and hey, it's Orion. Wait, I'm frozen. Can you hear me? Oh shit.
I can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hey, the battery kicked
Now
back
your
in.
camera's back.
I don't know what's going on. Orion is here. Hold on. Orion is sitting here wagging her tail at me because her bully stick is done, but there's a nub left in the holder. Orion? Hey. Oh, hi. Who's a good girl? Is it you? Do you want the rest of your bully stick? Do you want the rest of your bully stick? Oh my god, she's so freaking cute. Anyway, yeah, let's get that out of the holder. Hey, come here. It was the biggest bully stick I ever pulled out of one of these. Where'd you put it? And now she misplaced it. Baby girl, if I'm going to help you with this. Oh, here. Oh god, this thing stinks. I know there's scent free. There you go. Good girl, baby. I should find the battery because I think it's going to happen again. And I have some warning from Ecamm Live. Jesus Christ, what is going on here tonight? Was that good? Was that yum yums? All right, here's a new battery. Ecamm Live would like to access to record your system audio. Oh, would it? Allow? Does that mean you're gonna make the razor ripsaw work? Anyway, 4 people watching, 5 likes. Appreciate that a ton. Thank
Woohoo!
you all very much for liking this train wreck.
This clearly looks like the museum campus that we're redesigning on Bro Key tonight.
I think you're right. And we're gonna
At
lose that camera
least-
for just a second.
Yeah. Ostif Bricks is here. He gives you a Pookie.
Oh, Pookie, it's a rough night here.
Brick Dead Builds gives you an aw for your dog. But when he typed in www dot, it thought it was a hyperlink. So it created a hyperlink to www dot 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 dot. So I don't know where that
Aw.
leads people. I wouldn't even recommend clicking on it, but
I certainly
there.
wouldn't. Yeah. And now we're as dark as my Animal Crossing island is because I'm putting in a new battery, and that's good for everybody right now because you can't see my armpit hair as I put this back in, which I did on ACOB a few weeks ago, trying to secure my tickets to meet Daredevil. Okay. How's the new
Well.
series, Austin? Ostif? I have not had an opportunity to check it out yet. And I'm taking apart a set that I started building on Wednesday so that I can rebuild it tonight and pretend like it's never been built before. I'm making everybody seasick. We are professional live streamers, Ben.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
not well, I mean, I guess we have been paid sort of. I don't know.
Hey, you want to see something? You know that column that everybody hates that's in my regular shot?
Yeah.
Somebody, and I'll show this on Sunday night fully, but somebody made somebody made a painting for that column. Someone whose name is
Ooh.
something Mac Attack. I don't want to give it away fully.
Oh.
But here's just a preview of it. Here's just a corner of the painting to go on that column.
Yeah. I'm liking it.
All right, you'll see the rest on Sunday.
I'm down for this.
Yeah, me too. Me too. V Mac Attack was so much fun this week, and he had like I was surprised at
Even
like
with
how
his
wife in the
wife
hospital the
apparently
entire time.
needing some sort of organ removed, an appendix. I'm hoping something not, super needed. But who knows?
I believe it was the
I don't
gallbladder.
know. Oh yeah, that's the other one.
Yes.
That one you do need a little more. I know you can function without one, but yeah,
It's very
a whole
true.
thing.
All right, so here we are. I don't know how long this will go. I'm just gonna build this until it's done, and then we can put ourselves out of our misery since we are not on Brokey, as the thumbnail and description of this video promised. Let's see, Brick That Build says, live tonight is to remind you that Indy went really well in comparison. Yes, very, very true. Am I reading that right? Live tonight is to remind you?
Yeah, our live stream tonight is to remind you that Indy went relatively well, comparatively speaking.
Yeah, so it's a far cry from 2023, but we did have a lot more people than last year, which is good. Things are going in the right direction for sure. We had a couple of let's just call them bitch-tastic things to work against. Indianapolis Comic-Con changed their weekend to our weekend. You want to know what their regular weekend is? Yes.
Like October?
No, a week before Brickworld Chicago. Yeah.
Okay.
They're usually in June, right?
Okay.
So they're under new ownership, and the new owner was like, let's change the weekend. And so they changed it to our weekend, but guess what else was there? Ben, you probably know what else was there.
I mean, I don't know for sure. Is it something with predatory business practices?
No, but it was the Big Ten tournament, which you certainly follow.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, if you're going to build, like,
True.
you can switch your camera to your secondary camera, and I can put you up on screen, and we could split. If you want to build Bunny's Happy Day Adventures or whatever the hell that is.
Hold on. Swap program and okay. So let me try see if I can do that.
Should be able to add a camera, and then I can make that your main camera.
Here we go.
But who knows? I'll probably just accidentally end this stream and put us all out of our misery. Brickdad Builds also says months difference.
Yeah, a whole several months difference between when they were supposed to have Comic-Con and when they moved it to.
And guess when they're doing it next year?
I don't know. Same time again?
Nope, June, because they realized they made a mistake apparently.
Oh.
And guess
They
where
said
the
Elvis
big
didn't go as well.
guess where the Big Ten tourney is next year?
Chicago.
You didn't need to guess; you already knew. And it's a week earlier anyway. Same with 2027. So we'll have both those things out of the way. We did not get a lot of media. We usually get a ton of media in Indianapolis because we have long-standing relationships there with several people from the media, and they were busy with the Big Ten. They were busy with Comic-Con. One of them told me like the home show's here too, and I was like, the home show is 200 yards away from my show. So if you're going to the home show, freaking stop by.
Just come
How about
here.
that? Yeah, just do that. That'd be fun. I'd appreciate that. All right, so I'm building Leaf's caravan, and as you know, Leaf is one of my favorite characters from Animal Crossing. I would say he's number 3 on the list of the characters I am excited about Lego making.
Okay.
Number 1, of course, is Maple.
Yeah.
Number 2, a very close second, is Celeste, of course.
Okay.
And I mean, if we don't see an Apollo in the next year, I'll probably just roll over and die.
Or one of the rhinos.
A rhino is like I'm not going to get my hopes up because I don't think they're very popular characters in the game. Well, some of the female ones are, like Azalea or the one that looks like a strawberry meringue. But this one also has Poppy, which is a surprisingly cute character, and it's a squirrel character. And as you know, one of my favorite characters on Buttland is Filbert, and so we have the squirrel mold. And then Brickdad Builds also says March Madness. So I'm watching comments too from halfway across the room.
Madness,
and I can read them more clearly from here than I would be able to. So let's get started. Leaf's Caravan starts with this modular madness that Lego was trying to make happen with all its Nintendo properties with these little platforms. And so we're creating a little platform for Leaf that I literally just took apart. And
Okay, I switched to my headphone mic now too, I hope.
I can hear you fine. Can everybody else hear him fine? Oh, and I see your camera. Ooh, you're gonna build something too. All right, let me see if I can make this happen. Oh, Ryan is staring at me like I'm like the most boring dog dad in the world. She's like, is this all you're gonna do for the rest of the night is talk to that box? Yes.
I figured if I was going to be facing this direction to do some Animal Crossing, I could switch my mic up too. Trying to be, you know.
Thirsty.
Okay, here's a question. When you open one of these boxes, do you use the little open here thumb tab things, or you do what I do and just peel the whole back off like this?
Oh, like you're clinging to the memory of the 80s and 90s when you could actually open a lid on a box. I don't do that actually.
Okay. I do that for a couple reasons, but I think the main one is then I can fold the box flat by taking it all apart.
Oh, yeah. And then it's all set for that, huh? Yeah, good call.
Yeah. I guess maybe that could be a close call. We could find out what the Tainted are into.
That's a very good call to make that a close call. Hey, show everybody the front of the box. Tell them what you're building.
Yeah, so this is the on clearance for $6. Bunny's Outdoor Activities. I figured for $6 at 164 pieces, I could get myself this bunny character whose ears are a little freaky to me. But Mara might enjoy this figure in the future. And just, dip my toe into Animal Crossing a little bit. See if there's anything that I find particularly interesting here. Just like Sonic's Campfire Adventure, we do have s'mores and a campfire.
Yep. I think the thing about the bunnies in the Animal Crossing game, they look like you could shove their head into an outlet.
Yeah, kind of. Not non-grounded though, so that's, That's disappointing for them.
All right, so Brickdad Build says that your mic is good, and also comments, there we go, good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes, good vibes. All right, let's go on with this here. I have
I'll
two
tell
bags
ya.
open. Yeah, what's up?
I'll tell you, non-good vibes. I did go look at the Brickworld, no, the Eurobricks forum. Not so much on the post about the collab stuff,
Uh-huh.
but on one of our friends who's not going to be able to make it this year.
I know.
That's bumming me out.
So, well, you know what's going on is his daughter is graduating from grade school?
High
Junior
school,
high?
man.
High
High
school?
school.
Oh my God.
Freaking high school.
Time goes by way too fast. Yeah, bad
Yeah,
times.
I remember when we first met her, and she was like a little child.
Yes, a tiny little child.
Yes, and now she's like graduating from high school and going to college. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, guess what? That's going to happen with your kids too.
So,
So
I
this-
know.
This is the first little build from Leaf's Caravan. It's this cute little water pump, which is an item that you can craft in the game. So it's fantastic that we have it here. I do like that. And, you know, Ben, as I've built these, I've become much less bitter. My phone is on fire. What's happening?
I don't know.
Why is my phone so hot? Disconnect. Because it's connecting to the stream. What? Why? Is that what caused this entire thing?
Is that why none of your stuff would work?
Is that why Razor Ripsaw couldn't connect? I don't know, but the phone is on fire. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on the ground and hope it cools down. What's going on? I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
care. But I do like this because there's one spot on on Buttland, where I have just a well and some birch fence and some flowers. That's one of my favorite spots in the game. I like how we're both just kind of rolling with what's going on, because what else can we do?
Yeah, whatever.
It'd be nice to play Animal Crossing. I was very much looking forward to that. But sometimes you can't have what you want or what you need, and you just got to roll with it, right?
You can't always get what you want.
I have a specific hate for that song.
Why's that?
Because a certain politician has been using that
Oh,
at the
okay.
end of their rallies.
Oh,
and that's-
recently?
No, for forever. Like from the
Really?
beginning. Yeah.
I was familiar with a number of other. Maybe it's different politician, but I'm imagining it's the one that's of prominence right now.
Yeah, the second coming of Christ, him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. I was used
Yeah.
to him playing Fortunate Son and some other
Mhm.
ones that made
Mhm.
absolutely no sense.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so
Okay.
now we have these cute little signs here. Let me see. Do I have that in the correct? Oops, that's not the right sign. Hold on. What sign do you want to put up here, Leaf? Let's take a look at Leaf, by the way. I forgot to make him and show my third favorite Animal Crossing NPC. So he's got a little sign here with some stuff growing because he sells vegetables and shrub starts and flowers.
Flowers.
Where's he
Let's
at?
get-
Let's take a look
Let's,
at Mr.
let's
Leaf.
get Mark going about the flowers.
Yeah, let's do that. So why why is there only one Animal Crossing set that has new flower molds in it, considering there are so many different types of flowers in the game? There he is, Ben. There's Leaf,
Oh yeah, I like him.
the sloth. I wish he didn't have quite such clownish cheeks in this version.
Yeah.
I guess he does in the game, sure. Fine. That's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. But it's a good representation of him. And I'm going to go ahead and put him on the pedestal in the third slot. So we've got Maple. We've got Celeste. And now we can add Leaf to the approved.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Julian
know,
didn't make it on there. Screw you, Julian.
Yeah, no. Julian's not one of my favorites. It's Copper Valor's
Oh.
favorite.
Yeah.
So Brickdad Build says European outlet ears. Yes, very much so on the bunnies. Without a doubt.
I am not the biggest fan of these Mario plate things. They don't feel like they have enough studs on top for some of the building they're making me do here.
Mm-hmm. I agree
I
with that.
understand you maybe don't want the whole thing covered in studs, so you can do some other interesting building stuff, but it just
Too
feels
true.
like there's not enough.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I get that. I feel you.
yeah.
Well, hi. You just have a mind of your own there. Orion
Sometimes I
is
try.
Orion is zonked out after her 2 bully sticks. She is down for the count, and I
It's
tried
two
to
more
get.
than I had today.
That's 2 more than I had too. We
Mhm.
we, we got to increase our protein. Um, the how's running going, by the way? Speaking of increasing protein,
It's going all right.
yeah, you kind of had
Um,
some messed up weather there to be able to run consistently, and you've been traveling, so.
well, so here's the thing.
Mhm.
Uh, I mostly run on the treadmill inside. It
Oh,
is not
okay.
as pleasant as going outside, so I go outside when I can.
I think it's better for your
Um,
knees though.
to run on the treadmill. It might
Because
be.
it's consistent.
I replaced before we went out to Arizona. I got new running shoes. I'm not sure that I like them yet, but
Where'd
they
you
do
get
take a
them?
while. Um, I've always used. I've
What?
always used. My tree just fell down.
Oh no.
I've run with a variant of Asics for a long time.
Oh, Asics are great. Yeah, yeah, good call.
The gel 2000s or something, but I got them because I needed them on short order at DSW. And so I'm trying some different ones that were supposed to be more gentler on my feet. Gentler is a word.
It is.
And I don't know, they're okay.
So
I don't
my
know. I'm not used to them yet.
my trainer, who is also Cheeto's dad,
Yep.
who, for those of us who are going to remember and get on the next uh, New Year's stream for our unfair
You ain't
trivia,
saint. Yep.
Cheeto's dad's name is Marty.
Okay. Yep.
Yes, and so when Matt and Marty and I are all hanging out together, we just
You're the
kind of
three
respond
M's.
to anyone who vaguely says a M name.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm missing a piece. I do believe I spilled it on the floor, and so now I have to make some noise as I look for make some noise. So the shoes with the gels in the sole,
Yep.
don't buy those.
Yeah. These ones don't have gels in the sole.
Where are the gels then?
Though the old ones were the gel 2000s.
Oh,
These
okay,
these
okay.
new ones no longer have the gels.
Yes,
So I'm
because
I'm trying to get used to them. But
well,
they
because
they feel big and heavy right now.
what you should be doing,
So
yes, is your foot should be getting used to hitting the ground on its own and being able to flex in the way that it should naturally. Oh boy, I'm missing a piece here. So Asics are generally very good. Do you guys have Fleet Feet in Minneapolis?
no, we've got a bunch of you know, smaller locally owned ones. There's the running room is one
And they
and a
check and see
couple
how
other
your
ones.
feet fall when they run and recommend the
Yep,
right type of
they
shoe.
do
Okay,
all
good,
that.
good, good,
They
good,
do
good,
all that stuff.
good, good, good.
But I got these mostly because the ones I've been running with on the treadmill were getting kind of old and stanky, and I was like, well, I'm going to need to bring some shoes with me out
Hmm.
to Arizona, and so I got these new ones, and I broke them in by walking around the trails there, and they felt fine there, but I think I'm
Yeah.
just not used to them yet. So I think they'll be fine. They're
Okay.
just not what I'm used to.
Where is this piece?
But also because I didn't run while I was on vacation, I did lots of
Yeah.
hiking, but I didn't run.
Yeah.
When you take like 10 days off in a row,
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
you're kind of tired when you start back up again. You need to kind of get yourself back used to your pace and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So, I'm working on that. I
You'll
should
get
be able
there.
to recover that pretty soon.
All right, so I am having trouble finding this piece that's missing in my tan bin of modified plates, and so I really can't move on. I don't think this is like a structural part of the build, so I can move on without it,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty
You're
sure I
getting
just
a
took this apart.
you're getting but actually by Copper Valor, who tells you that actually Lucia is her favorite.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
We're getting a lot from Copper Valor. Let me head
Yeah.
over here and see what she's saying. And this build again is super stalled, as it happened last Wednesday in my hotel room. Let's see what she says. Um, she says, and I'm gonna look up Lucia. Uh, Lucia. I will tell you what I didn't like about the cactus kit I put together. In the directions, some of the colors were off, so I wasn't sure if I was using the right pieces.
What cactus kit?
I don't know.
That sounds fake news to me.
No, I think she talked about something that she bought. It was a clone brand
Oh,
for another property. I vaguely remember her talking about this
well, that's gonna happen.
last week. Yeah. And so we're not responsible for that because we only endorse Lego. I
Right.
was gonna look
And
up.
sometimes
Okay,
Fun Home.
so ACNH, which is happening more and more. Brick Dad Builds talked to me quite a bit, and he found me a set called Fantasy, and I thought it was being trapped, but someone had one in their city that was a fantasy set, which is again, what is wrong with these clone brands?
And their
Um,
stupid names? Yeah. Fun Hole
right?
wasn't bad enough. Now you've got Fantasy?
Oh, I thought it was Luca, not Lucia. So it's
Lucia or Lucia? It's one of the two.
LUCCA, I think is the one we're looking for. Lucha. There we go. LUCHA, not LUCIA. Lucha
Okay.
is I like these birds more and more. Ben tells me I have a lot of birds on my islands, but it's only because the eagles are broad-shouldered. Um, and I have goose as well, of course. But the birds, like the ostrich type birds, the women, especially like Phoebe and Rio, Luca is Lucha or whatever, the Mexican
Lucha.
wrestler. I can see him now.
Luchador. Yes.
Oh, he's smug. He's not even a jock, but he's a Mexican wrestler, but he's a smug. Come on now, come on, people, make some sense, can you? All right, so where were we at?
It was a cactus and an agave. So yeah, totally fake. Wrestling bird. Yeah, Copper Valor suggests or
Yeah.
corrects. Let's see here. Copper Valor said, "Where did I hike?" We hiked a little bit near our
Where else do I have modified plates?
thingamajigger, our
Condo, your resort,
yeah,
your
yeah,
hotel
yeah,
room,
the
your cabin.
condo, the VRBO,
Oh,
the
yeah, Riverboat.
Airbnb, the whatever. Yeah. We hiked
Oh, it's
around that
cute.
one, which is around Rio Verde. But then we also hiked in Sedona up to Snoopy Rock.
Which looks like
That was the
Snoopy.
first one.
I
Which
know
looks
that
like
one.
Snoopy laying
That's
down
cute.
on like Snoopy's doghouse type thing.
Yeah.
So those were sort of the two main ones we did. We also did a third one
Third
out
one.
to a little waterfall area that was a little ways away from Rio Verde. We also went to Slide Rock Slide Water. I don't know.
Yep, that one. I've been there.
Yeah, but it was too cold to actually do any of the water sliding.
Aw.
Or rock sliding because it was, unseasonably, ridiculously chilly there.
Right.
But we went and hiked through that one a little bit. Anyway, there wasn't much of a hike to get down there, but
Fuck.
anyway, the one with the waterfall that we went to had a rattlesnake up by the waterfall. We did not approach it after we heard it was up there, though I kind of wanted to.
Right.
But my wife was like, "Hey, let's try not getting bit by any rattlesnakes today." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, probably have to try to get bit by a rattlesnake, but I still
Guile.
don't really want to do it,
dial back testosterone. That happened to me a couple times at the place where we spread my dad's ashes in San Diego. Was San Gabriel National Monument, and it's in Point Loma, San Diego. And if
By the
you
lighthouse.
Yes, exactly. If you
Yeah.
walk those trails, sometimes there are snakes, and
Okay.
sometimes they are very obvious. And then you call the park ranger, and they come down and they make a big deal out of it, and it's very fun.
Okay.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
All right. Apparently, Slide Rock is a state park. Yes, it is a state park. Blue Wash Trail to Camp Creek Falls is what Z Spouse tells me. She's apparently showed up here now.
Oh, hey.
Granite Mountain and Blue Rock Wash Trail in North Scottsdale were the two we did. So the Granite Trail wasn't super exciting, but it was real close by. And while we were doing the Granite Mountain Trail, Mara sang, there you go. It's like a milk carton,
But it's flower seeds.
but it's flower seeds.
But it
Mara
is like
sang the ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah, blah blah blah. She did that all the way up to 100.
Nice.
So that was
The
interesting.
the Dave Matthews song, I assume you mean.
Yeah.
Ants marching. So Copper
No,
Valor says that she's stepped over
unfortunately not.
several rattlesnakes and has never been bitten or attacked. She has hiked Granite Mountain and not
not
sure, but
Not
not
sure
Blue
about
Wash
Blue
Trail.
Wash.
Right.
So Blue Wash is the one that had the little waterfall and the snake up on the top of the ledge.
Oh, thank you for saying Blue Wash because I was like Blue Washington Trail. I thought she was abbreviating, so I was imagining
No,
places where there are mountains.
nope.
Nope.
Let's see here.
Brickdad Builds made a comment earlier that I think I forgot to bring up because there was stuff going on, where he made me go to bed last Wednesday night.
Yeah,
Yeah, which was a
that
good
was nice
call.
of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, and it was necessary because I would have just kept building this thing.
yeah.
Oh,
Copper
look.
Valor also says, I used to hike all over. I ran a hiking group.
Of
So
course she
yeah,
did. She's a very industrious person.
yeah. She
I like this
probably
Copper Valor person. I think
yeah
we'd be
she was
friends in
probably
real life.
walking the trails and reading a book to get one of her 3 degrees.
Maybe that.
Let's see here. Looked up Granite Mountain. Nope, never been there. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's close to Scottsdale. But you maybe have not been to that one.
You know what's great about this set, Ben, is it's kind of like it's giving New Horizons vibes because Leaf does have a caravan at on Harv's Island, but he also has a caravan in Pocket Camp, which
Yeah.
which doesn't seem yet. I just started playing it when Nintendo took over and the third party was dismissed from the contract. I haven't seen the caravans in that game yet, but it's nice to see that like they're trying to bring in all properties, as we've seen them bring in some of the older um, Animal Crossing Nintendo properties, like the console games. And if you notice, the front of the box says what? Says,
It
wow, that
says
was
Animal Crossing, but it does not say Animal Crossing New Horizon.
correct. See?
Hmm.
See, it
Yep.
just says Animal Crossing, but not Animal Crossing New Horizons, like you just said. So
Yeah.
there's some outfits in this game from New Leaf, and there's some things from Pocket Camp, which makes me think that they might be doing something with Pocket Camp
Yeah.
to connect with the next console game with the Switch 2 that may be coming out on May 15th. That's a very bad time of year for that new console to come out.
For you or
Yes.
you
For
know
me,
specifically?
specifically, yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be busy at that time and I'm going to want to play it.
Yeah.
But we'll find out on April 2nd, by the way. And Ben, I was thinking about perhaps having a Nintendo Direct watch party
Oh,
on our stream.
sounds
What do you think about
interesting.
that?
Whatever. My family plays Switch. I own a Switch.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Maybe something will come out of Nintendo Direct that I'll be super interested in. Maybe Hollow Knight Silk Song will finally show up. Not holding
What's
my
that?
breath.
Tell me about that.
Oh, so that's been a game that's been on like the most anticipated list for anyone who likes Metroid type games
Mm-hmm.
for, I don't know, probably about 4 years now,
Mm.
5 years. And
So
they keep not releasing a release date for it, though they had a demo of it or a trailer of it, 5 years ago.
So the Nintendo Bros keep saying that they are predicting that there's going to be a Metroid 5 on
Yeah.
Nintendo. Jesus Christ, on Nintendo Switch 2. So they may not have that being a part of it. Do you play Metroid?
Oh yeah, of course.
Then would you be excited about a
Of
Metroid
course.
5?
Sure.
Okay.
I'd be more excited for Hollow Knight because I can play it on anything and I'm not stuck on the Switch, but
Right, right.
I would
Stuck.
still
Stuck.
totally play. I'd still totally play it though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right,
I mean,
there. I
so
stuck it on there.
it happens at like 10 a.m. on a Thursday or something like that. So you probably will be at work when it drops. So you might not be available
Yeah.
to co-host a
Yeah, that makes it harder. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
They always got to make things
Um,
difficult, don't they?
yeah. Z Spouse says we use the All Trails app, which was really helpful,
Ooh,
especially
nice.
for the Snoopy hike
Oh,
in
yeah.
particular.
Well, we've got some new comments in here. Wait, no, we don't. New
The other
Horizons was the
thing,
game. There we go. Yeah, we
yeah,
do.
the other
Couple,
thing that
couple more.
drove me crazy, Copper Valor, saying you were running a hiking group. We were
That drove me
doing our
crazy.
hiking. Well, here's the thing. No, here I haven't gotten to the thing that drove me crazy.
I'm sorry.
So my daughter's singing the Ansco marching 2 by 2 and counting all the way up to 100, and it was both cute and super annoying. But we had some groups coming up behind us, and they're moving faster than us because I've got 2 children with me, and one of them is focused on making up silly lyrics to this Ansco marching song. And no, not the Dave Matthews Band version.
Little ants
Um,
are marching, red and oh, sorry.
so we climbed up on this little rock close by. We wasn't really climbing on it; we just stepped on it. And they're passing us, and one of them is a trail steward, or I don't know, had some stupid name, but she was like,
A trail
"Stay on
bro.
the trail," and I was like, I want to punch you in the face. I usually don't want to punch people in the face, but I'm like, we're out here on public land, just standing on a rock 4 inches off the trail, and your brain is like melting down that we need to get back on the trail. I'm like, ugh, this is a Karen right here. And I usually
Liability.
don't have visceral reactions like that, but I did to this lady. I'm like, and my wife's
Oh,
like, oh,
poppy time.
so sorry. We'll get back on the trail. Just wanted to get out of the way so everyone could get past us. I'm like, Rachel, you don't need to explain yourself to this Karen. Let's just let her leave. But that's not my wife's style. She's a non-confrontational type person.
Minnesota nice.
Minnesota nice. Yep.
Midwest
Brick Dad
nice.
Bills. Brick Dad Builds had to head out. Good night, Brick Dad
Good
Builds.
night, Brick Dad Builds. Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate the support. Hey, it's Poppy. That's a
All right.
cute ass minifig.
I will take Poppy over this goofy bunny every day of the week.
Yeah, because Poppy doesn't look like an outlet or a plug.
Or she looked secretly like a serial killer. This one does. The bunny.
Yeah, well, remember Pietro from the Close Calls?
Oh yeah.
Pietro's the serial killer, so
Yeah.
Bunny's off the hook for that one.
Yeah, might be.
She's a Peppy.
Well, there's
And
the entire camp set. What was this silly thing called?
Bunny's
Camp
Adventures.
Adventure or Outdoor Adventure? Outdoor
Outdoor
Adventure.
Adventures. Yeah, good call. Good call. Good
Bunny's
memory.
Outdoor Activities. Outdoor
Dear
Activities.
Lord.
That's a
Way
much
too
stupider name.
complicated.
So yeah, this is the Outdoor Activities, and I'm a little
Cool.
confused by some of them.
What are you confused by? Because I may be able to help you. Let me also
Well,
walk over here and let's highlight you since you're done,
yeah.
and I'll review my set when I'm done.
Okay.
I gave a little bit of live build commentary, but it doesn't matter because this stream is just kind of like it's just cozy. It's just cozy.
You
We're
know,
just doing
we're
stuff.
doing things. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You can camp, which I understand. You can roast s'mores, which I understand.
Which doesn't happen in the game, but that's okay.
You have a radio, which is fine. You
Mm.
can catch bugs, like the spider here, which I understand.
So real
You can
quick, one of
dig
the
up.
first things when you get in the game, you have a tent with a radio and a cot.
Yeah,
So
and
the
it's
the radio is
it's
like a
pink
thing.
cot.
It's a true thing.
Yeah. So all that's fine. The waterfall, though, has this in the back. This white bit on a
What is
Technic
that?
thing. I'm like, what is it here for? What does it do? Why
I don't
is
know.
this? Why is this a thing?
Oh, so she can jump over the she can pole vault over the cliffs. So in the
Oh,
game, you have a pole
so this is
vault,
her pole vaulting
and so
stick?
yeah, it's an action feature. So if you
Oh,
stick it in that, you can see her flip over like it's
oh,
like
that's
you're playing the game, but it's in Lego brick. That's what
that's
that's for.
that's incredibly amazing. All right. There's a rock that you can dig up that has money under it, I think. Yes.
Yes, which is the thing you've seen me do it.
Yep,
It's
I know you
we
can do that.
okay, cool.
And then there's like a stick and a flower inside the tree. So like maybe
Mm-mm.
if you're trying to cut it down, stuff will fall out or whatever.
It's a star, which shouldn't be in the
Okay,
tree.
okay. All right. The star. Okay.
That is okay.
All right. Whatever.
It's kind of a nod to the fact that they took that out of the game, where people were able to shake stars out of trees at one point, but then they fixed it later and not allowing that to happen. But it was something people really liked.
Yeah.
So
So.
star trees is a whole controversy in the Animal
Okay.
Crossing universe.
Okay.
Okay.
So there you go. There you have it.
Mhm.
We've got
There we are.
got a stick and a pole vault and these kind of goofy looking trees and yeah, it was $6. So there you go.
Yeah, this is the one that went on major clearance,
Yeah.
which does kind of like, I'll be honest, it kind of worries me that any of the sets have gone on that big of a clearance from the beginning. From the first wave, I mean.
I'm waiting for Sonic's Campground Adventure to hit $6.
It is called Sonic the Hedgehog's
Campfire
Bonfire.
Clash.
Oh,
Campfire Clash.
Bonfire Batch is the Blockleverse. Is my Blockleverse.
Yeah, Phonic the
Phonic the Porcupine.
porcupine.
No, not
Too
me.
bad it's, very AI and AI is the
Evil.
evil.
Like the fruits of the devil. Hold on.
evilest of them all.
There we go. Okay. So let's add this back here. There we go. Okay. So I've got Leaf's caravan car started, and this is where we ended last week because I just couldn't like focus and get stuff done. So I'm finally moving on to the next step to get the rest of this done, and we'll see
So
if
you're
I have all the
basically
pieces.
back to where you started.
I'm back to where I ended, actually.
Well, back to where you started today.
Right, when they
by
took it all
taking
apart.
it apart.
Yes, that exactly. Apologies, you are correct.
Yeah.
So we're doing this, and as soon as this is done, we're all off the hook because this has been like I don't mind this at all. It's very fun. I enjoy hanging out with you. I enjoy doing fun stuff for the our Brickworld community that follows us. I don't know that this is the most stellar stream we've ever created.
Well,
It was a good time. It was a good time.
good. We can just be like, hey, whatever. We'll just do stuff.
I know,
We're just
right? I
bros
was like,
hanging out.
why is this happening? Was my entire response to the beginning of the stream. But I will let everyone know who's watching that not only did I not watch Survivor last week because Matt and I watched it together, since he's still stuck traveling back here because of the weather, he is now in D.C., which is at a major offshoot from where he was. He was in Rhode Island, and he was supposed to fly back tonight. He was supposed to fly back Tuesday, but they had some trouble finishing up the matter that they're working on, so they stayed an extra day. And then they were supposed to fly back tonight, but then weather got in the way. And so their flight was canceled, so they were diverted to DC so they can fly out in the morning and come back to Chicago around noon.
Okay.
And so that's 2 weeks without Survivor, and I'm still not going to watch it without him.
Aw, well, that's
So
nice of you.
I've made the right decision. No, it's not, because it was the chat last week that convinced me not to watch it in the hotel room. And
Well,
wait for
you know.
Matt, because I was ready to.
My wife held out watching the reunion for Love is Blind for the Minneapolis season until I was ready to see it with her. So
That-
she's sacrificing too, man.
That's some self-control.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for our spouses for being better people
Yeah.
than me, I should say. Oh, look, there's
Oh
a
no,
little
my
link
wife's a
there.
better person than me. That's not even up for debate.
Is this lime or is this green? I can't tell. Why would they have these in there? I would have to 100% agree.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
you've met Matt.
Yeah,
You know
I
I
have.
have this.
Yep.
I have the same affliction.
Yep. He's a good person. Yep.
Better person than me.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's not even
Duh.
debate.
Duh. Yeah.
Duh.
Well, yeah, good guy. He's decent at the very least. So once this stupid caravan is put together, we're both off the hook and we can go rest. Do you still have to put the kids to bed, or
Oh, I
are
sure
they
hope not.
already?
No, they're in bed. No, I sent
cool.
Miles to bed early tonight because he was a bit of a crab this morning, and then of course, he got in the fight at the after school program. So
Yeah, I don't know. I do
You know.
like so. There's all sorts of like research out there that like kids who are bullies become leaders in later life. But like, if you ever need me to, I can talk to them about some of the stuff I went through when I was a kid. Not like I want
don't
to
know.
do that.
Yeah, I don't know that any of that'll resonate with him.
I don't think so either. That was my first thought too. Is
he's-
like he would just find it funny.
Yeah, I mean, part of it is ADHD,
Mhm.
right? And part of it is I think he's got some. I don't really want to psychoanalyze my child on the air, I guess.
On a live stream, yeah.
Yeah, but there are some other things with it. I don't think he's naturally a bully. I think he's just got some impulse control issues,
I don't
and
think anybody is, to be
and
honest.
he's got a good heart. He just needs to,
Oh yeah.
learn a couple of things from his poor choices here and there. So
There you go.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I'll be seeing him on Dateline as a murderer or anything anytime soon. So
Well, not anytime soon, of course.
yeah.
Isn't-
Let's see here. Copper Valor suggests that Survivor shouldn't even be on anymore. She's kind of suggesting. So
Cool.
I don't know.
I
It
enjoy
has
it.
been around for a long time.
It certainly has. It's something that we look forward to every week. I don't know why. I still want to be on it, and I think my fuse is getting shorter for being able to be taken seriously for applying to it.
Yeah.
Yep, I've only applied once, and it wasn't like full-hearted. It was like me getting a little like nervous, like don't do this to yourself, because I had just bought the business. So
Yeah.
what even happens in this step? There we go.
What the heck?
Oh,
Shoot.
but
You know what I
Mhm.
think we need to talk about on Sunday?
Yes.
March Madness mistakes.
Ooh, okay. What does that look like?
Why on God's green earth is that stupid race car driver still in there?
I know. You want to know why? I'll tell you one reason. Mara.
I mean, but I can't blame her 100% because it was 50-50.
Yeah, but we can blame
You know?
her 100% because she made the awful choice when given that very cool Horizon Adventures set that she was like, I hate you, Horizon Adventures, and the minifigure is cute. So, yeah, I blame her. Sorry. I'm not related to her, so I can do that.
But let's be honest. Oh, yep. Okay, yep. Let's be honest.
Hmm.
That thing could have lost to the Ninjago City set already.
I know. Oh, I know. No, I agree with you 100%.
Ones too, where I can be like, what happened here? Why? What's going on? Right?
What else did it beat? Because it beat something in my week too.
What? That this is exactly it. Like, why does anybody have an affinity for that stupid thing?
I don't know. I thought maybe we were being trolled, and maybe this is one that we have to like take over on Sunday and be like, okay, no. What is it up against on Sunday?
Um. Let me see here. I think it's Van Gogh, maybe not. No, hold on.
Please don't be Van Gogh,
Van
because I might
Gogh.
want to see it. Well, whatever.
Yeah. I don't think it's that one though. I think it's. Oh no, I think it is because the other one is the AT-AT driver helmet and the Jurassic Park T-Rex.
Mm?
So I think that's a better matchup than
Well, it might
Van
make it through. 'Cause
Gogh
I
and the
can't.
stupid flowers.
I hate the Van Gogh.
Never mind. It wasn't Van Gogh. It's the Trevi Fountain versus the race car driver.
I'm sorry. If the Trevi Fountain wins, I will blow up my own live stream. I'm sorry. If the Trevi Fountain loses to the freaking minifigure,
Yeah,
I will declare that we're being trolled.
the Maxi minifig.
The Maxi Fig,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Maxi minifig. Yeah, it's its stupid name. It's even got a dumb name because it's so dumb.
Well, I didn't even realize that was the name of it because we called them Maxi Figs at Legoland.
Yeah.
So they're saying Maxi Minifig. It's kind of like that's like when they first came out with the term iPad. I was like, so Maxi Minifig is visceral.
Yeah.
I don't like
You
it.
know what? Phraseology I really don't like?
Sure, tell me.
Apple intelligence.
Well, why is that?
Because it's stupid. It's like, oh, it's AI, but it's Apple AI, so it's Apple intelligence. That's what our AI stands for.
Ooh.
I'm like, why didn't you go with like iTelligence? I don't know. It's still stupid regardless, but it's just like, okay, we're rebranding everything from I blank to Apple blank. We're like,
This
oh,
is
we
your-
didn't want to call it iWatch, so now we're calling it Apple Watch. We didn't want to call it iTelligence, so now it's Apple Intelligence.
Hey, you grew up in the right time for this. We don't want iWatch. We want Apple Watch. Does that strike a chord with you at all?
No.
So the competitor for Swatch Watch was A
Eh.
Watch, and the end of their commercials was like, "We
Oh,
don't want a
sorry.
watch, we want a watch,"
Yep.
and so that was the song I
Gotcha.
sang. So
Gotcha,
we're
gotcha,
back
gotcha.
to jingles
Yeah.
on the stream, and Ben, do you want to challenge me with a 80s sitcom theme song and see if I know it? Fun thing to do, apparently.
No.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, I respect it. I respect that.
I'm just like drawing some blanks on 80s comedy theme songs.
You're good.
I mean, I know a lot of. It's one of those things where if I was hearing the song, I'd be like, I know what this song is, But
Okay.
I'm like,
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean,
you know,
it could be as simple as you stating the title of your favorite 80s theme song and me going, "Oh, I know this theme song," and whipping it out.
okay, well done.
Why are you
Let me
Googling?
see.
Why are you Googling your favorite 80s sitcom?
Well, I don't need to Google the. You want me to? I wasn't gonna Google the sitcom. I was gonna Google the name of the song
Oh,
from the
okay.
sitcom.
Well, don't do that because just say the name of the sitcom and I'll see if I can come up with the song myself. That's the game. That's the game we came up with last week.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm,
And so
mm-hmm.
were you were getting ones for
I had to
for
Google a lot of them. I cheated quite a bit by like looking up the first lyric. Um, let's see. Copper Valor. Do we have? Are these new? I really can't believe that show is still on. That's Survivor. I just
that
think
was
we have
Survivor,
seen
yeah.
enough of going behind people's backs in this country. Yeah,
Probably also Survivor.
it is. However, the game evolves quite a bit, and yes, there's some really cringy episodes, but like in the long run, they're being very progressive with their take on the show, and so I have not been turned off by it yet. Um, in that respect, which I do respect that that's your take on it, very much so, and I appreciate that, because we need more of that sort of concern about things. I think right now, I don't know why I'm being gentle because gentle is not what this moment needs. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see here. So let's see. What I kind of want to get a handle on what you guys even did. Last week. Did we do like Wonder Years?
Oh, what would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me
Probably.
your ears, and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key, which is a Beatles song.
Yeah. Well, that's
Oh,
exciting.
baby, I get by with a little help from my friends. That's why I'm rushing through it. Because it's not actually a song written for the show. It was a Beatles song.
Well, that's no fun.
No.
Let's see here.
Um,
Give me some Family Ties.
oh God, that's a good one. Oh wait, I just got the Growing Pains song in my head. That's not it.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
God,
gotta watch out for that one.
I watched that show every freaking week it was on. Um, and now the Growing Pains song is still in my head. Family Ties was a good one. Shoot. If you don't mind, can you give me the first word
Yeah, hold
of
on.
the lyrics? Thank you.
It was called. No, don't give me that. You can reach the page. Don't lie to me.
Liar! Let's see, I missed a step here. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Then wait, what's going on? Wait.
Okay, it sounds like the first line is I bet we've been together for a million years.
Bet we've been together for a million years, and I bet we'll be together for a million more. It's like I started dreaming on the night we kissed, and I can't remember what I ever did before. What we do, baby, without us? What we do, baby, without us? That's just way out of my range. And there ain't no loving we can't love each other through. What would we do, baby, without us? Sha-na-na-na. And okay, Copperveller also says,
Sha-na-na-na.
I watched the first season, that was it. Oh, well, I mean, a lot has happened since then. Yeah, the
Yeah, there
first
have been
season was
40 more seasons.
47 more seasons. I think they're on 48. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's certainly evolved. And yeah, that first season was very much kind of like a barbaric recreation of junior high drama that was triggering for me on several levels as well. But the first season was won by a gay man
It was. Yes, it was.
who was kind of an awful person,
Richard Hatch. Didn't he end
Richard
up in
Hatch.
prison?
Oh, I don't know. Google
I think he
that. I'd
did.
like to know because I did not like him at all.
I think he did, but it was for something boring like tax evasion.
Real estate, yeah, yeah, yeah. He was
Yeah.
a corporate trainer, I think.
Corporate shill.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
Corporate trainer. Okay. Well, whatever.
If
Good
memory
luck.
serves correctly.
Good luck, Richard Hatch. And after that first one, they started doing all the winners on the like a live reveal or whatever after that.
Yes, because everything leaked.
Yeah. So everyone knew that Richard betrayed whatever that one girl's name was or
Kelly
whatever.
Wigglesworth.
Wigglesworth. Yes.
Yes.
What a kick-ass name.
Yes. Agreed.
And wasn't there a woman named Susan or something too that was
Yes, and she was a truck
all up in this?
driver. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That sounds
You
right.
got it.
I remember Richard. The only thing I really remember about him is that he was kind of hairy.
Very.
Um,
And he got naked a lot.
and he was often not wearing his shirt.
Or his pants.
Or
Or
his
his
pants.
underwear. Yeah.
Yeah. And that he was kind of the manipulative dick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and what was the other thing about that season? think those were the main things I remember.
Rudy
about that.
was a huge standout star from the first
Oh,
season.
and he was
retired Navy
old.
SEAL. Yes.
Yes, I remember him.
Older than dirt, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And then after that season,
Mhm.
they tried to get the sexy people on instead of the real people. So then they had Elizabeth Hasselbeck
Australia was season 2, yes.
and
but-
Colby. Was that his name?
Colby Donaldson, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was like their whole goal was, oh, let's make Survivor sexy, you know?
Right, and they so with the glaring exception of Roger, who was like Elizabeth's Outback daddy,
Yeah.
who had like the best, like, I really liked her in that season. I'm not a fan of who she is now,
Yeah.
but she and Roger were like the best like Survivor super couple ever. And Roger was an old man.
Yeah.
Roger Bingham, maybe? don't
Okay. The only other thing I remember a couple things about Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably only watched seasons like 1 and 2 and maybe 3. I don't remember.
Africa was
But I
a
only
piece
have-
of shit season.
Yeah, I only have like memories from the first 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when the first one was on, it was a big phenomena. Everyone was watching it. Big
Yeah.
phenomenon.
Do do
And-
do
Phenomenon. Do
do
do do do.
do
Phenomena.
do
I saw
do
some
do.
YouTube video about the history of phenomena the other day.
Oh, nice! I want to see that.
Yeah. So I remember we were watching it in a hotel room on vacation,
Yeah.
and there was a space shuttle returning to Earth that exploded
Yes.
while that show
Oh my God. Yes.
was on.
I have the
So that
same
was the news
memories
story.
of this because my sister was staying. She was moving back from Kentucky, and she was staying at my parents' house, and they record Survivor for her while they were out looking for houses.
Okay.
And so we'd watch it together, and that was how I got roped into it because I was like, I don't want to see this shit because like the entire like concept had been explained to me, and I was like, it sounds like garbage. It sounds like people being mean to. It sounds like high school bullies, as Copper Valor expressed as well. So I didn't want to watch it. Then I ended up watching it with my family. Where'd Leaf go? Oh right, he's in the Hall of Fame over there. Here's the final set, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop this down with just Poppy and not Leaf. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the Mark's Gotta Go button. We're going to play that song. We're going to come back and we're going to do some outro stuff and end this evening because I need to go to bed because I'm exhausted.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Would you
Cool,
rather
cool.
hear Mark's Gotta Go or would you rather hear Daddy Minnesota, Ohio?
Mark's gotta go.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep. Mhm.
A wise man once said about Mark, you think he drinks water like a great white shark. About every 60 minutes, he's gotta go. Nature calls 2, sometimes 3 times a show. Hold the stream, he'll shout and dash. The show is live, but he's off like a flash. Instead of telling him you hold the stream, Ben provides cover, the perfect team.
Yeah.
But let's get into some of the news. Do you need the bathroom break before we go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bathroom break now, and then 40 minutes later, I have to take another bathroom break. Like,
First,
just
like-
like, hey, I made it 2 hours. Now it's like, well, now you're making up for lost time. So I'm gonna go. Nope, here's the right one, and I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Of course
So-
you are.
You're gonna go.
Why
Why
don't
don't you start with those? Because unfortunately, I have to use the bathroom again already.
Cool. Go do it.
What's it called? What's BPH?
BPH.
Ben plays a tune 2 minutes long while the tainted sing along. Keeps the show rolling smooth, no rush. Mark mutes his mic so you can't hear the flush.
Mark is muted. So let me unmute him.
Stream. The reason I mute myself before I go is because I like to keep listening to what's going on, but I don't want everyone to hear me peeing.
Yeah. I
It's been
managed
60
to
minutes since I last went, so I'll mute it and I'll be listening.
Fair enough.
But
Yeah,
you'll be listening to me.
Hey, hey, Mark's gotta go. No interrupting the strange flow. He'll be quick, won't take too long. He'll be done by the end of this song. Hey, hey, Mark's gotta go. Mark's gotta go. Hey, hey, Mark's gotta go.
All the fun stuff.
Come on, man.
All
It
the
might-
fun stuff.
All right, so that finally. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. All right, default scene. There we go. Okay, so here we are. Let's bring our faces back up. Let me see how hard that is for me to accomplish. There's
I'll have
me.
to switch to cameras.
There's Ben. Well, just leave it right there. Don't even worry about it. This is
Yeah. All right.
this has been a stream. Thank you everyone for joining us. And I know somewhere in here is an overlay that I can put up that would give us our outro line. But Ben,
Yeah.
would you say that this stream was a horrible mistake?
Yes, I would.
Oh, me too, actually.
But
This is
no, we still
kind of a
hung
hot
out.
mess.
We still had fun. I got to build an Animal Crossing set,
Yes.
my second one ever. So I mean,
Yes.
in that respect,
Well,
it
thank
was
you
more
for
of a
your
happy accident.
Thank you for your grace and patience and your excellent attitude. I'm not going to monetize this because no one's ever going to watch it.
Yeah,
And you know what I'm going to do when I get off the stream is I'm going to restart my computer and see if the razor ripsaw just works.
magically works.
Anyway, let's see. Do I have Peelybone on here? Because I think we should go out with Peelybone. Fa la 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 la. I guess that's what I
I think
decided
it's-
to hum.
It's probably from the Shana Nanas you were given earlier with our theme song
don't-
sing along.
Sha-na-na-na. Yeah. Family Ties was a good one. That was difficult. Okay, so I don't have it in here. So you know what? I don't want to not have it in here. So we're going to go ahead and make this Peely. And we're going to upload a video. How do I do this? Bear with us, everyone. Which there's one person watching, so bear with us, you.
Whoever you are.
And bless your heart for watching this. It's probably me, like I left open YouTube. Oh boy. Well, we'll do better next week. We might not. But we'll try.
50-50.
I can guarantee I can guarantee you this. We will try. Let's see, was that October? I don't even know. Let's see, was it October 6th when I did Peelybone? We'll find out, because whatever song this is, it's playing our outro. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're sorry.
A new Lego set, can't wait to see. Oh, it's Peelybone, okay, what could it be? Half banana, half bone. It's a bonkers sight. Be it stupid or cute, it just doesn't seem right. Gus, guts, oh, what it's like to behold. Little brown splatters, stories untold. Is it a bruised banana or something else? How did Peelybone end up on the shelves? A banana with a skeleton, what's the deal? A mashup too wild to find the appeal. He's not a doorbell, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peelybone is just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Just plain wrong, just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peelybone is just plain wrong.